Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Huggy Face Gaming here, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Super discussion type video. And for this video, I do want to look at one of the biggest mysteries that I don't think has been solved at all in terms of the Dragon Ball franchise. I'm pretty sure people have come up with theories here and there about this specific individual that I will be talking about in terms of like what he generally is and what led him to that point. But obviously I want to talk about this character, and I know it might be random. A lot of you guys might be saying, Huggy Face, why are you talking about this one character now? Like, this movie came out a long time ago. Like, why do you even care about this character? Now, obviously, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, I do want to base this whole video talking about Pikkon, because I feel like there's a lot to do with Pikkon that not that many people actually know, and even myself, I don't know that much about Pikkon, and I do want to know the biggest mystery about Pikkon is how in the world did this man actually die. Now, if you guys don't know who Pikkon is, Pikkon actually appeared in some specials here and there, as well as the Fusion Reborn movie. He's that one green guy that kind of reminds you of a Namekian, but he's not a Namekian. I have no idea what type of race he actually is. All we know is that he's super powerful, because within the TV specials and all of that, we saw that they actually enlisted Pikkon to take on people like Frieza, Cell, and all of those, bad evil villains. And Goku tagged along because he was like, oh, you don't know how strong they are. I'm gonna be there, to back you up if you need help. And obviously Goku was there fighting the Ginyu Force, and I believe he was fighting Cell, and he was actually not having trouble because obviously Goku, it was already as strong as he could be right there. I'm pretty sure he was basically Super Saiyan 3 in terms of that TV special. But then Pikkon came and he obliterated the Ginyu Force. He one-shotted Cell. He one-shotted Frieza. He even one-shotted King Cold. Like, he was the strongest thing Goku has ever seen. Even at the end of that scene, Goku's like, wow, you really didn't need my help. You could have taken him by yourself. And it's really true, because even when they actually fought within the tournament, obviously Pikkon, I don't know if Pikkon won, if they were both disqualified because they touched out of bounds. But even Pikkon was giving Goku a run for his money, especially with that move. I think it was called Thunder Flash. He was really powerful. He was giving, Super Saiyan Goku a run for his money. I'm pretty sure it took Goku Super Saiyan 2 or almost like the level of Super Saiyan 3 to actually keep up with Pikkon. But at the same time, we do know that Pikkon is obviously in the afterlife, which always brought the question of who exactly killed Pikkon. Because if this man was as strong as Goku, almost Super Saiyan 2, basically Super Saiyan 2, almost Super Saiyan 3, what person could have actually killed Pikkon to actually kill him? Because he's going to have to be a really strong foe, and that's something we never really got to touch upon within any of the specials or anything. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this mystery, because obviously, in my opinion, I feel like that's the biggest mystery that people have in terms of Dragon Ball. One of the biggest mysteries is who indeed killed Pikkon. Now, why am I talking about this mystery? Well, the reason why I'm talking about this mystery is because, if you guys don't remember, they are remastering 3 Dragon Ball Z movies, which actually kind of have to do with the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, because obviously Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan movie was remastered. It came out September 15th and 17th. That one already passed. Obviously, they remade that movie because obviously they're remaking Broly as a character. The next 2 movies that are going to be remastered and brought to theaters are Bardock, Father of Goku, which obviously they basically remastering it because this movie has to do with the Saiyans, and the other movie is Fusion Reborn. Now, many people are stating that the reason why they're remastering Fusion Reborn is to make Gogeta canon, because a lot of you guys probably already heard the news. I even made a video talking about this, that Gogeta might actually make an appearance within Dragon Ball Super Broly, and it's even being teased now that they're actually going to introduce that guy, which that's exactly how they stated within the tweets and the general information, that they're going to actually be revealing, quote, that guy in an upcoming trailer. And a lot of people could just assume that that guy means Gogeta, but at the same time, I feel like the reason they're remastering Fusion Reborn is to give Pikkon the love that he deserves, because there are a lot of people that actually do like Pikkon, myself included. I generally love the whole idea of who Pikkon is, and his power and his moves. Obviously Thunder Flash is so cool. I honestly love Pikkon for who he is as a character. He's really strong. Heck, he even played a phenomenal role within Fusion Reborn, being the one to kind of take care of Janemba as Goku and Vegeta actually fused. And he was even dealing damage because he did know the secret towards Janemba and how he actually worked as a villain and everything to do with them. So they should really introduce Pikkon within this movie. Now, that term, that guy, who knows what that could actually mean. I mean, a lot of people are saying it's Gogeta, but how crazy would it be that instead of that guy being Gogeta, that guy is actually Pikkon, and they actually introduce Pikkon with a whole new backstory, with everything that they need to actually introduce this character? Because if they're remastering Broly as a character, just changing his overall opinion and like his design, his backstory and everything, who's not to say that they might actually do the same thing for Pikkon? Because obviously Pikkon, just like the first ever Broly, he wasn't really introduced in the way that a lot of people kind of felt the need he was, because obviously this one guy that looks like Piccolo, he looks like a Namekian, just pops up out of nowhere, challenges Goku within the whole tournament, is almost as strong as Goku at that, and was able to take on the Ginyu Force, Cell, Frieza, and King Cold by himself by one-shotting him. Like, this guy is insane, and he deserves a backstory. I honestly feel like the reason why they're bringing back Fusion Reborn is not only to make Gogeta canon, but to make Pikkon canon, because this whole thing about the Dragon Ball Super Broly film, I feel like they're doing it to make a lot of more characters that we loved and enjoyed as, you know, kids or teenagers actually become canon to the storyline. And what a great way to introduce someone like Pikkon than introducing him into the upcoming Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Now, I know a lot of you guys might be saying, why would they introduce Pikkon? He's not a Saiyan at all. He has nothing to do with the Saiyan race. But at the same time, I feel like it'd be a really, really cool addition to Dragon Ball Super and the overall character roster if they actually made Pikkon a legitimate character, so we can actually see how strong he is in comparison to everyone else that we know and love from Dragon Ball in general. But like I'm saying, that's all I really have to say for this video, guys. What do you guys actually think about this? I mean, in my opinion, I feel like the overall mystery of Pikkon hasn't been solved. I don't know if people have solved, you know, Pikkon's backstory and so on and so forth through any social media or anything, but I have not seen anything about Pikkon. And since they're remastering these 3 movies in particular, you know, why not make Pikkon canon? Like, honestly, I really want to see Pikkon canon. He's a really, really cool character. I love his design. I love his movesets. You know, he's appeared in games here and there. Really, really fun character to use. And just overall, what a great way to introduce someone. Like, imagine we're watching Dragon Ball Super Broly. We're getting Broly remastered. So we're getting a whole look at to who exactly Broly is. They're going to make Gogeta canon, apparently. So why not make Pikkon, another fan favorite character, canon? But honestly, that's all I have to say. Do you guys think it's possible? Do you think that Pikkon might actually be returning? What do you guys think, if he does return, is going to be that main overall point that he has as to why exactly he's so strong, as well as who killed him? Because honestly, if he's almost on par with Goku, a Super Saiyan 2 at that point, this whole villain is going to have to be extremely powerful. He's going to have to be stronger than Cell, because obviously, as I said, he did like manage to kind of one-shot Cell within that one little confrontation that they had. So who do you think actually killed Pikkon? Do you think there's a chance that Pikkon might be coming into the movie? And that's all I really have for this one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little talk and discussion that had to do with Dragon Ball Super. I might be saying this like this really last point more for all of you guys, but if you do like this content, please make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss any more of my Dragon Ball Super discussion videos, anything to do with the movie, anime related. And I'm, you know, basically restarting my channel in terms of bringing back Call of Duty Zombies and funny moments. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. You leave a like, you subscribe, do whatever you guys want to do. And until next time, I'll catch you all in the next Dragon Ball related video. Peace.
Kakarot!